Well, up until about 1980, there were 10,000 quite literally dumps that look a lot like what you see in the developing world. And it was only under the Clean Air Act that they recognized that there were very, very large emissions from solid waste. So regulations were put in effect in 1996. It took almost 20 years to regulate the landfill sector. The largest landfills were required to put in methane capture systems. And to give you a perspective, because of those regulations, about 75% of the dumps in the United States closed because the cost of putting in these capture systems was high. But for the last 25 years, the operation of the collection systems, the design, is all based on regulatory policy. So in other words, the EPA established requirements for large landfills to capture the methane. And that regulatory approach has effectively never been updated in 25 years. And it permits, and in fact requires once per month manual measurements and manual adjustments and reporting to the EPA or the regulatory body every 6 months. And what LoCI did is put real-time data and control on the existing landfill gas collection infrastructure with the goal of maximum recovery of methane and minimizing emissions. So historically, the infrastructure is there, but it's never been operated in a way that's designed to optimize the capture. And to give you an example, the EPA estimates that the collection efficiency of the existing infrastructure is only 58%. So nearly half of the methane that's being generated is escaping into the atmosphere. By applying real-time data and control that's cloud connected, that allows for operation both with automation, but also to support the people that are at landfills operating these systems, we can reduce emissions by at least half. So it's a really super simple and in many ways intuitive. But you said, Chris, earlier, who is your customer? It's the landfill's job is to meet the regulatory requirement. It's really, we believe our customer are all of us that are focused on greenhouse gas emission reduction, including governments and corporations, because LoCI has the ability to achieve greenhouse gas emission faster and at lower cost and at greater scale than really anything else.